Friday, leg and lymphatic day is back. Haven't had any issues with my left calf in over a week, so I knock on wood, right? But trampoline is back today. I'm again, how do you feel before, during, and after? So I'm gonna take it slow, slowly increase the heart rate to hopefully around 135, 140 beats. Not going balls out, haven't done this in a month, but I have been walking for 2.5 miles. So I have been keeping the fluid moving in that same direction, just half the heart rate. Usually I'd end up at about 120 beats roughly at the end of the walk, 2-mile walk. I want to be a full 20 beats higher. So again, I might only do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, probably 40 minutes, maybe even full on 45 minutes I normally do. But anyways, the normal is do a minimum of 300 active calories burned, 2 miles and then 40 minutes, and they all come together about the same time. So let's get to it here. I haven't done this in a while, so my bladder is not used to it, so I have to get that going again too. Okay, all right, I got this on there because I've been having nosebleeds in my right nostril this morning. So, well, I always have nosebleeds, but I don't want to while I'm on there. And if I do, I can just plug it. So, all right. You over there, I need my towel over here. Okay. Okay, got a good oxygen there. Heat is already rolling. Let's do the eye bugs. Get the eye bugs. Get the fluid away from the underneath of the eyes. Okay. Done. And we are rocking the tramp. Yes. I've been looking forward to this baby for a whole month. Again, I'm taking it easy because I don't know. Let me just pinch up just a hair. Because I don't know what, see, when you haven't done something in a while, you gotta just take it easy and pay attention, like, really good to everything that's going on. So, alright. Let's wet the throat and mouth. Get the schmutz off your feet. You don't want to bounce around with a bunch of shit dancing with you on the thing. Alright, bring him over here. Alright. I'm telling you, my legs, my lymphedema has been really craving this shit. Like I've been retaining fluid more, my varicose veins have been popping more, a little more pain and tension and just agony in the legs, like soreness. I gotta do this. So walking doesn't do what this does. You're pumping the lymphatic fluid. So preload some oxygen, get that new iron kicking if I got any of it left. Okay, he's done. All right. Always on display. I got my polar hooked up. Yep, polar is hooked up. Alright. Let me make sure. Okay. Let me put him. Let me get the shorts adjusted here. Okay. Slide him in here in case I need him for bloody nose. Alright, get him rolling, indoor run. Haven't done him in a while. Boosh. Alright. Alright, there we go. Please, please, legs, do good, please. Okay, he's at the right tension. I might have to adjust him, but I think I'm fine through the whole thing. Alright, because I'm not going to be swelling too much up here, it'll be cycling, so I should be equal fluid throughout my whole body. Alright. Alright, about 45 seconds in. Okay, here we go. We'll try this back there this time. Do the old chest slap here. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Please, 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 leg, don't hurt. I'm not going to talk much because and those light straight leg deadlifts yesterday really helped out by warming everything up. Just taking it easy, nice and slow, working my heart rate up, warming the tissues, playing it by feel. Ah, damn, this feels good. You can feel the fluid draining out of my right leg. Nice sunny day, and it's supposed to be warm too. .106 beats, perfect. Slowly increase. You do not want to jump right to 140. You do not. It's about fluid movement. That's it. Fluid movement and health. This is one at a time. Plus, I haven't did it in a month. I gotta work my leg muscles and all the attach points and everything. Get it used to it again. Man, this feels good. I miss this. This one's just to get my body used to it again. There's a couple of birds fucking on the rail over out there. .111 beats, slowly creeping up. That's what you gotta do. $115, yeah! Ah! $117. God, this feels good. 119 beach. $125. Not fast enough. Riding 125 still. Beautiful. Almost a mile. 1 mile. Done. 1 mile. I feel my right leg tightening more and more. Yeah. $127. Oh yeah. The burp machine right here. Bounce it out of you. One 136 beats. Yeah. almost a mile and a half. $185 active calories. 133 beats. 24:06 minutes. $222 active calories. 28 10 minutes. 135 beats. 1.72 miles. Yeah! cut down a tree. They're grinding it now, I think. Well. 0.2 left. Well, still 2 miles. Should open a window. A little toasty. "32 minutes, about 10 minutes left. 261 active calories, 1.97 miles. Two miles, done, one down. "135 beats. Beautiful. $282 active calories, almost riding that dog. About 5-6 minutes left, 6 minutes. $305 active calories. Done. 2 down, 1 to go. Four minutes. Easy. God, this feels good. 136 beats. 1 minute. No, I don't know how many more minutes I'm gonna go after, but. Might go to like 42 or 43. I'm not doing the full 45 today. Who knows? Once you're on here for so long, you feel like you can just go forever. $138 beats, 40 minutes, done. 300 active calories, done. 2 miles, done. 40 minutes, done. Bonus time, baby. Should I go to 140 beats? Haven't touched it yet. And again, there's me wanting to go like a bat out of hell when I shouldn't. I just calm down, Jack. I'm just heating the muscles and tendons in the layup. I'm not trying to beat the stupid out of them. You do have to pee like a mother though. Tried to pee after 5 minutes of it, so I'm holding it for about 40 minutes almost now. So you get used to it. The more you do it, you don't even know you gotta pee, even though you gotta pee. But the 3-minute cool down is usually where you feel it the most. 43 minutes. It's actually 42 because the first minute I start, I'm not jumping. Remember at the beginning I said I'm a minute in and then I start jumping. So technically when I do 45 minutes, it's 44 minutes. Oh, for heaven's sake, Jack, would you stop? Bow, bow. Now I'll go to 45 or 44. 45 seconds left. And then I might do a 3-minute cool down, 4-minute. Because again, it's been a month since I did this, so. $20 seconds. God, it feels like I could do another 5 miles on this thing. It's nuts. All right, 45 or 44 minutes. Bouncing lightly as the cool down. It does a gradual drop in heart rate instead of just jumping off it. What you want a gradual, you don't want to just... Oh, that felt good. Hotter than mother in here though. God, I miss that. Being off and not doing it for a month. I haven't done that ever since I started doing this. I found out exactly what benefits it did for me. And I can't even remember even list them all because you figure them out as the month went on when I wasn't doing them. Well, like the varicose veins, the extra swelling and the lymphedema and pressure, and like it was settling in my foot more of the fluid, and it was hard to get my sandal on in the morning, even though after I get moving around throughout the day, the sandal's loose. Go figure, right? But when I do this, it's more loose right when I get up, because it keeps all those channels moving, man. Keeps fluid going. I'm at 113 beats. I'm at 395 active calories, 2.82 miles, and 46:50 minutes. Oh, God, that felt good. Oh. If anybody wants a workout challenge, it's fantastic. And again, anytime you see somebody get on a trampoline and jump super high or super fast, like they want to blow their heart up, that's stupid. That's not the way to do it. You don't get on it and just jump so fast you're gonna fucking trip yourself up or something. It's about fluid movement. It's a pumping, pump. You gotta get a sustained output of a certain level of pumping for it to successfully pump your body, fully dozens of times. You gotta get the fluid just continually circulating, your lymphatic fluid. And all the other fluids moving in your body and stuff. Your joint fluids, your everything. I mean, it's even fluids that I don't even know of in your body that need to be moving around. But one of the main reasons why I started doing this, besides the lymphatic stuff, which was one of the main reasons, top 3, another top 3 was bowels. When you're not moving much, more of your fluids are towards your organs, supporting your organ functions. When you work out, your body relocates a lot of that fluid to your skeletal muscles because it needs the fluid to work out. Well, I figured, I'm already helping the ulcerative colitis with the diet and the supplementation as well as the exercise, but I figured, well, what the hell, why not, get my body cranking, even with all my other workouts, to pull a lot of that fluid that would normally just slosh right through the crypts in my large intestines and make it crap water, put that fluid in the muscles. So it works. Really, really fucking works. It's mind blowing how much it works. And that was one of the things I noticed being off this a month, is things were just a little twitchier than normal. As in, it was, even though I was doing my other stuff, this relocates water and puts it where it's supposed to be. And flushes stuff out, pulls toxins, just continually refreshes your system, as well as replenishing your lymphatic fluids with new lymphatic fluids. And like I said, I got pissed like a mother. Well, that's your system at work. Your body's cycling, filtering, dumping it in the bladder, how it's supposed to go, not just sitting around and let it dump into your large intestines and crap water all day long. All right, it's basically 50 minutes now. It's sitting there jumping too long, but I'm at 108 beats, which basically anything under 110 is good because I walk around when I do my my 300 milligrams of sodium, my pinch of salt, my 15-20 grams of protein shake, and my banana. When I do that, I walk around, and walking around, like I told you before, lowers your heart rate. It's got unbelievable freaking ability to exercise ring closed. It's got a super unique ability of normalizing your heart. It's weird. That's one of the huge benefits of walking. Is it like gets your heart like fucking running gorgeous. All right, sweet Lord, here I'm dicking around. I'm burning all this shit. All right. All right. Let's show you this first. Say 50 minutes. Again, it's actually 49.50 because it's a minute ahead because I negate that. Anyways, it's 421 active calories. It's almost 500 total calories. It's 297 miles, so almost 3 miles. Almost got a 5K in there. So 50 minutes, 421 active calories, and almost 3 miles. That is my leg and lymphatic day on Friday. And I didn't say that before. What the hell day is it? It's Friday, May 9th, and it was basically 8 o'clock when I got in here, right around the 8 o'clock mark. See, I always forget shit. Anyways, today, leg and lymphatic, trampoline. Thank God I got that back. Oh, I feel like $1,000,000. Even my leg looks, my leg looks thinner, like a lot fucking thinner. That's obviously I'll beat up the skin is. That's the DVT, the blood clot leg where I got the nasty lymphedema. But I'm telling you, that fucking rocks. And it's nothing like running, because running, when you run, you slam your feet into the ground and you send like you get your lymphatic fluid on the trampoline pumping nice because it's very, very low impact. So it pumps with every step. Well, when you're running, it goes pump, 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 and you hit like a wall every time. So you send like an abrupt signal throughout your whole system. So your fluid moves like that through your system. It doesn't do a nice pump through your system. So running on ground, you're fucking bored. I don't care how soft your fucking soles are. You're an idiot. Walking is the only thing you should do. And the only time you should ever run is if you're chasing your kids or playing with your kids, or if you're running for your life. Running is all. I've met so many people that have ran their whole lives, and most of them have both knee replaced, both hip replaced. They could barely walk. I mean, because again, it doesn't just affect your lymphatic fluid, it slams your joints. Running is stupid. Get on a trampoline. Plus, you don't have to go anywhere. Anyways, today was leg and lymphatic day, Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Shoulders. I will be doing a mile walk, no weights, no incline, and shoulders. And then Sunday's my normal day off. Anyways, it's basically gonna be a nice 70-degree warm day, sunny all day, and I'm gonna have a fantastic day, and I hope the rest of you do as well.